Kevy Walters the last word. You've heard from both the coaches. There's the Broncos side. 2 milestones. Pat Carrigan, 100 games, and Marty Taupau with 250. In fact, we're told he will lead them out, which is quite a concession, I would think, from Pat Carrigan to let Big Marty lead the side out in this game. He made his debut with the Dogs way back in 2010. Steve Roach, Corey Parker. Boy, the boys still fit. They've sprinted up from ground level to be in the commentary box already for kickoff. Who won, boys? Corey?
Corey won quite comfortably.
Afternoon, Bossy and Blocker and Lara down on the sideline. Look, if we just come up from being down on ground level, there is a real vibe about this game. You mentioned semi-finals just now, Bossy, and that's certainly the feeling you get when you go down there. It feels like an elimination final. Sold out stadium, I'm told, by the Brisbane Broncos. After that win last week, 30 points, 34-14 over the Newcastle Knights, up against the second best defensive team in the competition, the Bulldogs, albeit they're down on a couple of stars. No Stephen Crichton this afternoon, no King this afternoon, which is huge for them, given the fact of how well they have been going. And the Broncos, can they get a victory back here on their home deck?
First game here since last Wednesday week, the Origin. That's a nice bit of work for Pat Carrigan's 100th. The Bulldogs out onto Suncorp Stadium, heading into round 21, sitting in 6th position on the ladder blocker.
Yeah, good afternoon to you, Andrew, Corey and Lara on the sideline.
And a big chair reserved for his teammates. Pat Carrigan among them. Adam Reynolds' second game back. It's almost as if everyone here wearing a Broncos jersey has forgotten about the 6-game losing streak. One win, they've turned the corner, they're all positive.
Yeah, I think it's expectation. I'm a fan of the footy, and you expect the Broncos to be up there. It's not familiar territory to be in 13th place. Patrick Carrigan, 8 out of 10 every week that he plays. He puts on that jersey for the Broncos, all New South Wales or Australia. Wonderful player through the middle of the ruck. He's the modern-looking player too for a forward, isn't he? Always at it, plays out the full 80 minutes. Expecting a big game from him this afternoon.
Brett Atkins is our referee for this one.
Yes, stay back.
Here we go. First game in NRL Super Saturday. The Bulldogs with the ball. And Hughes is the man with the first hit up. Curran for Sexton. Across with Marnie. Big shift for Burton. There is Tracy. Looming up is Sherry. He'll go all the way to the corner. Canterbury.
Have a look at this. Brisbane have enough numbers. They go across the other side, nice and deep into the line from Burton. Connor Tracy finds Bronson Cherry, and that is a beautiful try on the left-hand corner for the Dogs.
I'll tell you what's good about it. They were under the pump early in the game. All the field position of the Brisbane Broncos couldn't come away with any points, and it's their right side.
Burton looks to convert for 6-0, and that's what it is. Cobbo came out of the arm. The trainer's been treating him and is still doing so. Lara on the sideline. This attack left and right from Canterbury. Marnie now. They'll go right, so we go. They're taking it in turns. Sexton's kick. This is too good. Canterbury.
They've weathered the storm of the Broncos early. Look at that pass from Reid Marnie right out in front. Sexton realising that Reece Walsh was caught an A defender on the left-hand side of the ruck. Understands that if he's able to thread the needle there, in a beautiful kick and a wonderful bounce for Connor Tracy, and all of a sudden 10 points to 0, kick to come.
Well, there's the difference, isn't it? The Dogs capitalising on every opportunity they've got.
Attack is ambush stuff.
And to think, Fossey, there's no Stephen Crichton here for the Bulldogs.
Good point. Burton's second kick, he's got it again. It's a 12-0 start. Tracy, the try scorer. Wilson bats it back. Kick out past in hope. Look out for the second kick. Oh, stop that! Carras with a one-handed catch.
And have a look at what unfolds here. Burton kick goes up. It was a shallow kick, allowed to bounce from the Brisbane Broncos. What's the pass here from kick out? Knocked back from Wilson, no looker. Straight into the bread basket of Reid Marnie. Fires the ball across, beautiful kick. And Carras sticks the right Duke up and comes down with the ball, and Skelton over on the right-hand side. They're on fire at the moment, Vossi.
Well, it's always hard, isn't it, when it's dangerous too, when you let the ball bounce with the crossfield kick first, then the second kick from Marnie, perfectly weighted, luck going their way. Skelton goes over unopposed, untouched. They're on fire. They look twice as quick as the Broncos at the moment.
That's as good as you'll see. Katoni Staggs wide on the right-hand side.
Well, swings around to the right. Had them guessing. Beats Burton. Beats kick out. Reece Walsh over. Does it all himself.
Really wide. Walsh comes out, goes bang back on the left on the inside. Stands for that moment that Billy Army just hesitated. That's all Walsh was after, that little bit of hesitation. And he gets on the outside, one-on-one with the fullback, very hard to stop. And what a moment for the young superstar.
And maybe that's the spark that they knew to put it down to Katoni Staggs to tackle on Tracy. He lost the football, the scrum right in the middle of the park. And then this superstar takes it upon himself to get the Broncos back in the game. Too strong, 3 involved in the tackle there for the Bulldogs.
Mariner makes the tackle. They're 2 metres away. Burton goes dummy half. Risky ball. Brisbane get it back.
Yeah, just trying to get him napping there, Burton, just before half-time. Went back up the short side. A nothing play there in the end. The Broncos come away with the football.
Oh, he'll regret that, Matty Burton. He took it himself. He not just held, but turned the ball over. Brisbane with it. That, if Brisbane go on to win, that play right there may be the biggest moment of the match. Who's to know? You don't want to miss a second of this in the second half. Now Walters, Reynolds, they haven't put the cue in the rack. Mams now putting a grubber kick through the line. A Colshawood. Staggs comes up with the ball. Staggs beats Tracy. Staggs beats another. This is the best rugby league you'll ever see. Rugby league. Give it a gold medal. Forget what you see in Paris. I want to be in Brisbane.
The little kick in behind, it was all started by Walters. He skipped out of a couple of tackles. Now, man, watch him here. Up and in there from the Dogs. The beautiful bounce. He's still got a lot of work to do, Staggs. Feints the kick. Beats Tracy. Out sprints Cherry coming across. What a game of football. The Broncos score under the post right on the stroke of half-time.
Blocker, you were around when we called Canterbury the entertainers. You were very early in your career, but you saw some of their play. I mean, Canterbury have turned on a shoulder now, and then that has awakened Brisbane. I don't know whether chips over the top and rubber kicks inside your own half were part of the plan, but it became a plan.
But what about that for a gutsy play? You're behind 6-3-4.
Yes.
You think you'd wind down the clock at half-time? Not the Broncos.
So we've seen Walsh chip over the top. We've seen Man grubber kick through the line, 20 out from his own line. 16 down. Reynolds. Kick this time. Successful. Amazing half of rugby league on Fox League. You are licking your lips for what happens next right here. There's Buck. He'll go and have a drink and carrot some oats and be ready for a big second half. Oh, it'll be shift or kick to the left. Sexton with the ball. They're going to run it. They're going to run it. Across it comes through Burton. Tracy doesn't pass the kick out. Now he does. Filiami goes over.
Sexton has had a terrific half. Burton out the back. Early ball. Great little offload there from Connor Tracy and Kickow, who started it all back on the 40-metre line. Able to cross.
Harvey Norman replay, like so many tries today, is a must-watch from every angle, Blocker.
Well, there was a little bit of talk about it at half-time from yourself too, Andrew, whether the Bulldogs would come out and play some football in the second half. It worked for them in the first half. A great run by Preston, the quick play, the first to score in the second half.
Even Harry Hayes comes on. He's had 30 minutes of first score. He comes on. He knows what he's going to do. Burton, a kick is a beauty. Another 6 to the Bulldogs tally. Let's go again. Sherry. Wilson on his outside. Wilson with it. Wilson away. Support inside. Passes to Tracy. Man, I think, clipped off the heels of the referee.
Now they have so much variation. Coming down the left-hand side. Across the face of Bronson Sherry, who's up and about. He finds Wilson. Back on the inside. Double pump. Reece Walsh does a great job. Double pump. You see Mam goes skittling at the side of screen. And what a play, what a display of attack we are seeing from the Canterbury-Bankstown Bulldogs.
Well, how many times they made the right option this time? There's so much to play for. The Bulldogs only one win away from home this season out of 8. And just the passing option that time from Burton, cuts out, kick out, the pass back on the inside from Sherry. And this man right on the spot, hasn't he had a game? Let's examine the contact of Mam. Let's see if he can make a verdict here. He's ahead of the referee. He's tripped from behind.
Now I watch that. The fact he'd moved past the referee. He was going to get a shot at Tracy.
Yeah, well, we heard from Graham Annesley a number of weeks ago, and Will Kennedy ran into the back of the referee because he obviously couldn't see as Burton adds the extras. This time here.
And you don't know if they're going to go left or right. Marnie goes right. Tracy delivers short. Preston almost got two. Preston.
He's over the line.
Well, his head's over it. Not the ball. Moser got his hands around the ball there. Back with Marnie. We'll bring it closer to the post. Hayward. Oh, shot. There. 10 away from the line. Sexton is left. That's the way they come. Sexton to the lead man. Kick out, well handled. No offload from Viliami there. One of the rare times today.
Was that Staggs again?
Burden to Marnie, it was. Hayward, Sexton, the shift. Tracy inside runner. Carras! Canterbury! They've done it again! There'll be a street parade at Belmore on the back of this performance. 2-for-1 kebabs. What a day for the Bulldogs!
Well, they have no answers, the Brisbane Broncos defensively this afternoon. Everyone playing their part beautifully. Connor Tracy gets across the other side. Carras on the inside.
Sexton with it, gets it away. Preston through. Marty on the inside. He bends the ears back for the corner. Back to Tracy. Bulldogs again.
Broncos guessing every time. Have a look at this. On the outside, Mariner goes up past the ball. This time, Sexton double pumps on the inside to Preston, maybe past the fraction early to Marnie, who finds that man on screen. In Connor Tracy, who's done a superb job in the fullback role.
Well, you know the great thing about that, watch as you see Tracy put the ball down, but there's 6 white jumpers around, willing to take the ball back on the inside. Just have a look at the number of players around the football there. They're scrambling for their life, the Dogs.
So often, you see number 7s go to the line with a preconceived idea on what unfolds. This one here, he went with an idea, but at the last minute had to change his decision based on what Dean Mariner had come up with. So he went the double pump and he finds Preston.
I don't think many sides would have beat him here this Arvo, the way that they've played, if any.
Yeah, Paul. That's a great debate to have right now with 8 to go. Man across. And Cobbo. Fight between the two touch judges. That would be interesting from opposite sides of the ground. The ref runs. We've seen a lot. That might do us. 35 away from the line, Brisbane, who haven't scored since the final minute of the first half. It is second half, 24-0 Canterbury. Moser in slow motion. Brisbane here. Jensen, mind you, they're entitled to not have that zest in their attack, given all the chasing they've been doing. Reynolds with the ball. Big money. Well, that's a nice moment. Game 250. He doesn't get many tries, buddy. Temple, but he's got one here in a big milestone match for him. Marty scores the try. It's been a while since he got one.
Across the field, Marty Tupper will just go in nice hard line back on the inside. They won't be.
Here they are through 4 tackles. Back it goes for Burton. Field goal shot. Left foot. Burton is there. Of course it's there. The perfect Bulldogs. What an exhibition from Canterbury. I'll say it. Finals bound Bulldogs. Superb play by the Cameron Ciraldo coach Canterbury.